Have you ever noticed that everything you keep in your home not only directly affects your mood but also your financial state? If you've ever felt stuck and unable to move forward, one of the main reasons could be your environment. The purpose of this video is to consciously identify and remove objects from our homes that may be silently blocking our path to prosperity and spiritual growth. The great teacher Buddha used to say that all transformation begins with detachment from the past to create space for new perspectives. In this video, we will analyze 8 items in our home that we should eliminate immediately to make way for fresh new experiences and allow our energy to flow freely, bringing us peace and joy. Let's begin. Number 1. Clothes you no longer wear. The philosophy of Zen Buddhism, with its deep understanding of the energy of objects, teaches us that every item we own carries a unique energetic signature. Clothes hidden in closets or drawers are more than just fabric. They are treasures of our past experiences. Each piece of clothing that we decide not to wear anymore can symbolize a phase, a feeling, or a version of ourselves that no longer aligns with our current path and aspirations. They can represent old habits, lost relationships, or forgotten dreams that physically remain in our space, subtly influencing our energy. By recognizing this, we embark on a conscious journey through our home. This process is not just about physically organizing material objects. It's an introspective journey where we acknowledge the role each item has played in our life's palette. As we review our clothing, we recall the situations we have lived through and the memories that were part of them. This harmonizes with the spiritual teachings of Zen Buddhism, which emphasize the importance of recognizing the purpose and timing of our life experiences. To facilitate the process of getting rid of old clothes, ask yourself a question with each garment. If I had to buy this item again right now, would I? This act of letting go, imbued with gratitude and awareness, will not only bring physical cleansing but also a symbolic release of old energies, an alignment of your personal space with your spiritual journey, and an opening of your home to new possibilities and positive transformations. Number 2. Broken objects. This segment is inspired by the profound teachings of Zen philosophy on the symbolism of broken or unresolved aspects of our lives. The teachings of Zen Buddhism lead us to understand that just as unresolved issues in our lives can hinder our spiritual and personal development, broken objects in our home can symbolize and reinforce these blockages. A broken mirror, a chipped pitcher, or a clock that has stopped working. Each of these objects, although seemingly insignificant, can represent and maintain the energy of things that are incomplete or damaged in our lives. The presence of these objects in our most intimate space can act as a constant, albeit subconscious, reminder of unresolved matters or conflicts. Their deterioration can represent our own weaknesses, fears, and fragments of the past that we need to repair. This stagnant energy can subtly hinder our path to fulfillment and spiritual awakening. To counteract this, we must first consciously recognize the service and purpose these objects once served in our lives. Let us acknowledge the beauty these objects brought and the function they fulfilled when they were still whole. This act of recognition is crucial as it aligns with teachings on healing. To heal, one must first identify and accept the cause of the ailment. After this identification, the next step is to show respect and intentionally get rid of broken objects. It's like closing another chapter in your life. Feel gratitude for past experiences while allowing them to go, making room for those yet to come. It's not just about physically getting rid of them. Treat it as a spiritual ritual of releasing stagnant energy and reconciling with the past. This act of eliminating broken objects paves the way for new energy, new beginnings, and renewed harmony in our personal sanctuary. Number 3. Objects and clothes belonging to people who are no longer present. This section delves into the deep emotional and spiritual influence of keeping objects that belong to people who are no longer part of our lives. Zen Buddhist teachings have illuminated the concept of attachment and its impact on our energetic field, offering valuable insights in this context. Objects and clothes of people who are no longer in our lives carry with them more than just a physical presence. They are imbued with the energy of past relationships and interactions. These objects act as tangible reminders of people who, for various reasons, have left. Although they hold sentimental value, they also create invisible energetic knots that can tie us to the past. This connection, though often invisible, can hinder our current growth and well-being. These objects can anchor us to past emotions and experiences, making it difficult for us to fully move forward and embrace the present in its entirety. The teachings of Zen Buddhism on energetic knots are particularly relevant in this context. These knots, formed through emotional and spiritual connections, can continue to exert influence even after the physical relationship has ended. The presence of these objects in our private spaces, such as our homes, can maintain and even reinforce these knots, limiting us to energies that no longer serve our greater good. In light of this understanding, it is recommended to perform a release ceremony to allow these objects to leave with love and gratitude. This practice is not just about physical organization, but encompasses a deeper spiritual process. Through the conscious release of these objects, people can cut energetic knots and free themselves from past attachments. This act of letting go aligns with Buddhist teachings on soul contracts and the importance of moving forward. It is the acknowledgement that although these relationships played a significant role in our life's journey, it is time to release them. The release ceremony can be a simple yet powerful ritual in which individuals are encouraged to hold each object, acknowledge the memories and emotions it represents, and then express gratitude for the role it played in their lives. This expression of gratitude is a key step, as it allows for a peaceful and respectful conclusion and opens the way for growth. Number 4, dirty or worn-out shoes. In this segment, we focus our attention on an often overlooked aspect of our domestic environment, our shoes. Shoes, in their most practical sense, accompany us in our daily lives, witnessing our steps, travels, and most grounded moments. However, on a deeper and symbolic level, they represent the journey we undertake in life. Dirty or worn-out shoes can be considered a metaphor for a path that is stuck or blocked by the remnants of past mistakes, unresolved problems, or lingering energies that no longer serve our purpose. Zen Buddhist teachings on the life journey and spiritual evolution suggest that keeping clean and well-maintained shoes is similar to walking through life with a clear and unobstructed path. This symbolizes moving through life with intention, clarity, and readiness to advance, free from the burdens of the past. Just as we clean our minds and souls of the remnants of past experiences, our shoes should also be cleaned and renewed, representing our commitment to personal development and enlightenment. According to this philosophy, the act of replacing old and worn-out shoes with new ones is more than a material change. It's a symbolic gesture of stepping into a new phase of life. Choosing new shoes means being ready to embark on new adventures, face new challenges, and pursue established goals with confidence. Number 5, unused hangers and hooks. These seemingly harmless objects, when left empty and neglected, can represent stagnation in our lives. Using the holistic insights of Zen Buddhist teachings, we understand that every element in our environment has symbolic meaning and can affect our energy. Unused hangers in the closet or empty hooks on the walls may seem harmless. However, symbolically, they reflect areas of our life where potential is not being realized or where opportunities are left unfulfilled. Just as a gardener expects the fruits of their labor, empty hooks and hangers wait to be filled with clothing. These unused objects can represent aspects of our lives that are waiting to be fulfilled, or goals that have yet to be reached. In the energetic realm, they can unconsciously create an atmosphere of expectation or lack, rather than an atmosphere of fullness and action. Zen Buddhist teachings on energy flow and the importance of intention in our environment suggest that removing unused hangers and hooks or actively filling them can have considerable significance. Consciously addressing these empty spaces can open our environment to new possibilities and attract prosperity into our lives. The act of removing unused hangers and hooks is similar to releasing stagnant energy and making room for new and dynamic opportunities. Additionally, filling these hangers and hooks with meaningful, useful, or beautiful objects can transform stagnant energy into purpose and intention. It can be as simple as hanging clothes on the hangers or using the hooks to place objects that bring joy and inspiration. Each object placed with intention acts as an invitation to positive energy and opportunities to enter our life. Number 6. Lonely socks and worn-out underwear. These objects are more than just daily necessities. They represent deeper aspects of our life and energy. Lonely socks, often the remnants of a pair, symbolize incompleteness and disorder. In the realm of energy and intention, these lonely socks can be a metaphor for the areas of our lives where we feel something is missing or that something is not fully complete. Similarly, worn-out underwear, although private and invisible, can reflect our attitude towards ourselves, how we care for ourselves, and our overall worth. These worn and discoloured items from use can unconsciously send signals of lack and limitations, subtly directing our thoughts and energy towards scarcity rather than abundance. Zen Buddhist teachings on the importance of intention and self-worth offer valuable insight in this context. Every object around us, including socks and underwear, carries an energy that contributes to our overall vibrational state. When we keep objects that are incomplete or worn out, we can unconsciously align with energies of lack and low self-esteem. To direct this energy towards abundance and completeness, it is suggested to replace these items with new, high-quality ones. This seemingly simple act is highly significant in the process. By choosing new, high-quality underwear, we send a powerful message to ourselves and the universe about our worth and expectations. This affirmation of worthiness applies not only to the visible aspects of life, but to all areas, including the most private and intimate ones. This practice is more than just a physical renewal. It is a symbolic gesture of revitalizing the sense of self-worth and completeness. High-quality underwear can serve as a daily reminder of our own value and our commitment to personal standards. By making this change, we not only improve our comfort, but also actively choose to align ourselves with the energies of abundance and completeness. Number 7. Broken mirrors. Since ancient times, in many traditions, broken mirrors have been associated with bad luck and negative energies. In ancient Indian teachings on architecture and space, they are considered particularly unfavorable. It is believed that they not only distort physical reflections, but also the energy of the space they occupy. In the context of the home, a place of rest and renewal, broken mirrors can symbolize and reinforce disharmony and lack of balance. From an energetic point of view, broken mirrors can be seen as portals of negative energies, attracting and even amplifying challenges and obstacles, including financial problems. Our fragmented reflection in a broken mirror can metaphorically represent a fragmented life, causing a dispersion of energy that can lead to chaos and unhappiness in various aspects of life, including poverty. Zen Buddhist teachings on the importance of harmonious and clear energy in our environment emphasize the need to resolve such disturbances. A broken mirror in the home is not just a physical nuisance, but also an energetic risk. It represents the distortion of reality and can maintain and reflect negative energies and intentions. The recommendation is to immediately and safely remove all broken mirrors from the house. Disposing of these mirrors should be done with care and intention. It is not just about getting rid of an unwanted object, but consciously eliminating a source of negative energy and potential misfortune from your living space. Number 8. Clutter. the final stage of our transformative journey, addresses the broader concept of clutter in the home, viewed through the teachings of Buddha on the connection between our physical and spiritual state. Clutter is not just an accumulation of random and disorganized objects. It is a physical manifestation of internal chaos. From a pile of unfiled mail to the disorganization of personal items, clutter reflects a deeper state of disorder in our minds and souls. Buddhist teachings highlight the profound impact of the physical environment on our spiritual well-being. A cluttered space often symbolizes a cluttered mind, and both states reinforce each other. Clutter can obstruct the free flow of energy in our living spaces, creating blockages and stagnation that affect our mood, productivity, and even our prosperity. To counteract this, the importance of creating a calm and orderly environment cannot be underestimated. An organized and clutter-free space allows energy to flow freely, fostering the creation of a space for relaxation, renewal, and prosperity. This aligns with the holistic approach of Buddhists, advocating for harmony between our living environment and our spiritual path. In practice, this means making simple but effective changes to reduce clutter and increase energy in the home. Incorporating plants can bring a sense of life and vitality to your living space, along with the benefits of natural air filtration they provide. Optimizing natural light can elevate the mood and energy of a room, creating a more dynamic and positive atmosphere. Maintaining order is not just about cleanliness, it's about creating a space that resonates with clarity and purpose. Zen Buddhist teachings remind us that every object and arrangement in our environment has energy and intentions. By consciously choosing what occupies our space, we align our physical environment with our spiritual aspirations. A clutter-free home becomes a sanctuary of rest, reflection, and spiritual connection, where each element contributes to a sense of balance and harmony. Zen Buddhist teachings remind us of the deep connection between our physical space and our spiritual well-being. Remember, the journey of transformation continues, and each step towards adapting our physical environment to our spiritual values brings us closer to the life we aspire to. Now, the question for you is, which of these things still remain in your environment? And what will you do today to make your home a source of comfort, inspiration, and prosperity? Remember, your home is your sanctuary, and its energy is setting the stage for amazing things to happen. Let's harness the power of our environment, let positive energy flow, and witness the magic that unfolds in our lives. If this video has been helpful to you, share it with your friends and family so they can apply this teaching as well. Don't forget to leave your like, and if you're new here, subscribe to our channel Buddhist Knowledge by activating notifications so you don't miss any of our teachings. Thank you very much for watching the video until the end. May God always bless you. See you next time.